Hi, my name is James Shepard with ccsalespro.com, and I'm going to talk to you today about my favorite prospecting strategy as far as telemarketing, setting appointments, just a great opening pitch that you can use. I've been sharing this in some of my consulting meetings lately, and I decided to put it up here on the website. Before I dive into that though, let me just take one moment to share my content marketing strategy with you. I want to just say thank you so much for following ccsalespro.com, my YouTube channel, all my different resources. I realize that I am not the normal guy that does content because I'll go for a month, 2, 3 without posting anything. And there's a specific reason why I do that. I really believe that as people are getting more into pushing out content, they feel like they need to post something every day, whether they have something of value to say or not. I don't do that. So what I do is I try to post really consistently for a while. Then I take a few months off to think about things, work on big projects, and I have got some whoppers coming up for you in October that you're going to be really excited about. Their technology and training, just some really great stuff that we're going to be doing. But I've taken a lot of time to think about the industry, the direction that we're going. I've been doing a lot of consulting, going around to different processing companies. So now I'm excited to get back into the swing of things, put out my daily podcast and my videos and my blog articles, and just share with you the things that I've learned over the last few months, and I hope that it will add value to you. So what is this strategy that you can use out in the field? Well, it's actually pretty simple. What you need to do is, I'm going to give you really kind of step-by-step here what you need to do. You need to, number one, find something that your market, your prospects are upset about. Okay, that's the first thing that you've got to do. So, what are people upset about? Well, when it relates to the credit card processing industry, maybe it is, these exorbitant leases on standard terminals, $129 a month, 60-month lease on a VX510. Maybe people are upset about those leases. You have a company like that. Maybe people are upset about just how high credit card processing fees are, whatever it is that they're upset about. So what you can do is you can actually start a petition, okay? Now, let me explain how you do this. Number one, you need to know who your local, your U.S. congressman is for your local district. They usually have an office in your local area. Otherwise, you got to go to D.C. If you're near D.C., you can go to their office there. But the idea is you're going to get a bunch of business owners to sign a petition for something, petitioning them to make a law that makes it or you have to disclose the entire cost of the lease on a terminal, or go to your, state legislature can do that, your state senator, or maybe it's, you want to petition them to lower the cost of interchange with the banks, or the Durbin Amendment, or whatever it is. You can always think of something, So the idea is it's something with credit card processing that they're upset about. You decide you're going to get a petition together. Then what you do is you call people. You don't need to walk in. You can call them. You can get a bunch of phone calls, and you take one day and set up like your whole week. I just call people and I say, hi, my name is James Shepard. The reason I'm calling you today is I've got a local business here, and I am starting a petition because I know we're all upset about this. And so I just wanted to find out if there's a time I could swing by, give you my business card, shake your hand, tell you about this petition, and see if you have an interest in joining other local business owners to get this petition. I'm going to personally deliver it to our U.S. Congressman so-and-so, or to our state senator so-and-so. That's the pitch. That's the whole pitch. Okay? Now, what happens is that now you're going to take, a clipboard, and you've got, you're going to collect their name, their phone number, their email address so you can keep them informed. You're also going to collect, of course, their credit card processing volume and how much they're paying in fees, because you need that on the petition to show the impact of this issue, right? So that's why I like to do things like, petitioning Congress to lower interchange fees, like these other countries like Australia and Canada and the UK are much lower. I like petitions like that because then I'm like, all I need from you when you sign the petition, and I need your name, your phone number, your email address, how much you process in credit cards, and what your total fees are. So you go there, you talk to them about that. That's your whole pitch at the beginning. And then when they fill that form out, what are you going to do as a sales professional? Well, of course, you're going to look at that and say, oh, wow, you're paying, $450 a month on $12,000 in volume. Wow. While I'm here, I didn't even mention this before, but my business is actually the credit card processing. So one of the reasons I'm so passionate about this issue is that I see business owners like you being taken advantage of all the time. Now, while I'm here, if you don't mind, I've got a tool, instantquotetool.com, of course, for those of you that aren't familiar with that, and I can pull it out on my phone right now, and now that I know your volume and your, what you're paying, I can actually right now tell you what you could save. Do you have another minute? I could just run through that and give you a PDF proposal. So it gives you the perfect inroad to then make sales, and of course, again, to actually be passionate about this issue and get things, rolling and moving forward. So I know that was a lot of information in a hurry. Might want to listen or watch through it a couple times, but this will really, really help you to get your foot in the door a lot easier. It is by far and away the best telemarketing pitch I have ever used or heard anybody use. And I've been talking about it with consulting and kind of helping people go in that direction. But if you're starting to get shot down with your telemarketing and appointment setting, try out that pitch. And again, create something custom. You could do your local state senator, your local rep or whatever, and do something really customized for your community that other local business owners are not happy about. My name is James Shepard. Thanks for watching and listening.